We stand on the edge of a hill, looking beyond. Khara lies in the distance. We enjoy the silence. We are comfortable, at ease, knowing we are at peace. The sky fills our minds, and our hawk catches our eye. We fly with it, feeling a rush of gladness as we release memories. We worked through conflict, loss, pain, struggle, and finally rejuvenation, some of the best and worst moments of our professional lives. Lives that were already difficult became harder still when the armed insurgency began in 1996. Over the next decade, 20,000 people were to die. Many more were displaced and left grieving. Humanitarian and development assistance became more important than ever. The districts of Rukum and Rolpa were not left unscathed. The people in these mountain areas faced deep poverty. They lacked essential infrastructure such as roads, schools, and even drinking water taps. Women had little say in most matters, but were often the most affected. But more than anything else, people were hungry. In the absence of effective government, change seemed elusive. 10 years of despair and hope, 10 years of insecurity and shifting politics, with the people caught in the middle. These were the years when we worked harder than ever to make a difference. We had our doubts. Many organizations had left due to the conflict. There was no rule of law to protect us. Malaysia or militia, this was how the local people catchphrased the options of the strong with a grim sense of humor. The strong could join the militia or migrate in hope of something better. Most of the men left. Productive land lay barren, and even basic survival became a challenge as food became scarce. Women and children, the elderly, the poor, and the disadvantaged had no options. They sunk into despair. It was a period of great uncertainty. Soldiers were trained and prepared to fight for a revolution. We were in the middle of a war zone. Any time, any day, we could become a target of the Maoist People's Liberation Army or the state security forces. We were impartial, but a source of suspicion to both sides.
हामी कता इन्सेक्योर छौं किनभने सरकार पक्षले यदि झोला बोकेर देखेको हिँडेको देख्यो भने परैबाट सुट गर्ने सम्भावना त्यतिकै थियो भनेदेखि यो के द्वन्द्वरत पक्षका सेनाको पक्षबाट पनि त्यतिकै
There was real and present danger at all times. Under such extraordinary circumstances, field staff showed great bravery and dedication. They worked under circumstances that threatened their very lives. Mobile towers were blasted by the rebels. Mobile phones were viewed with suspicion and endangered the lives of those who carried them. Handwritten notes and helpful local messengers formed the backbone of information exchange.
गाउँमा आउनु भनेको बाहिरको मान्छे आउनु भनेको त्यो सम्भवै नभएको अवस्था थियो तैपनि हामी स्थानीय एउटा गैर सरकारी संस्थाको साथ लागेका थियौं उहाँको एकजना स्टाफलाई सँगै लिएर आएर यहाँका विभिन्न चरणका मान्छेहरुसँग छलफल गयो तल्लो तहदेखि लिएर माथिल्लो तहका मान्छेसँग छलफल भयो जसले गर्दाखेरि हामीले स्पष्ट रूपमा त्यतिखेर के कार्यक्रमको लागि हामी आएको र कसको लागि कार्यक्रम गर्न लागेको भनेर उनीहरुलाई जानकारी गराइसकेपछि हेरौँ न त अब त्यसो भए एउटा प्रोजेक्ट खास गरी सडकबाट चाहिँ सुरु गरौँ सडकबाट काम गर्न सुरु गरेपछि हेरौँ न तपाईहरुको योले भनेको र गरेको पुग्छै पुग्दैन भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ एउटा च्यालेन्जको रूपमा उहाँहरुले भन्नुभयो त्यसपछि हामीले सुरु गरिहाल्यौं
Schools, water supply and irrigation systems were built. But first came the road. Heat, dust, and sweat. Local people gathered, carried loads, and assembled rocks. Women and men worked together, breaking down the social barriers that once held them back. The road opened up economic opportunities. We saw it, the local people saw it, and the Maoist too. From the beginning, we gently introduced the concept of a gender-sensitive approach. We shared this idea with the Maoist and the ordinary villagers. In this way, we were able to balance infrastructural development with social reformation and inclusion.
महिला मान्छे काम समाजमा काम गर्न लागेको छ महिलाले के यस गरेको काम कहिले सफल हुन्छ र भन्ने खालको कुराहरु पनि आउँथ्यो र बिस्तारै बिस्तारै हामी महिला दिदीबहिनीहरुसँग हाम्रो सिकाइ केन्द्र भनेको महिलाहरु आउनुहुन्थ्यो पढ्न विशेष गरेर उहाँहरुसँग छलफल गर्दै जाँदा खासले महिलाले गरेर के हुन्छ र भन्ने खालको कुरा पनि आउँथ्यो जुन महिलाहरुले कुनै ठाउँमा जानुहुन्न र महिलाहरु कुनै काम गर्नुहुन्न भन्ने परम्परावादी सोच थियो र त्यस्तो सोचलाई पनि हामीले बिस्तारै उहाँहरुसँग छलफल गर्दै जाँदा उहाँहरुलाई पनि परिवर्तन ल्याउनमा सफल भयौं.
Convincing people of the need for social change was a daunting task. It meant first changing their way of thinking, which had been passed down for generations. Our strategy was to convince key persons in the community, then through their influence, generate interest, understanding, and participation among the rest of the community.
तल्लो तहका कार्यकर्ताहरू र समुदायहरूसँग राम्रो सम्बन्ध स्थापना गर्ने र उनीहरूको आवश्यकताहरूलाई चाहिँ आफूले पहिचान गर्न सक्ने बनाउने. त्यसैले हामीले के गर्यौं भने त्यही अनौपचारिक रूपमा काम गर्ने महिलाहरूको बीचमा चाहिँ गएर विभिन्न चरणहरूमा समविकासका कुराहरू हैन लैंगिक विकासका कुराहरूको बारेमा छलफल गर्यौं.
The learning centers played a critical role in bringing women together. Before, there was no sense of solidarity among them. When a problem occurred, each woman was completely isolated. Now they could freely discuss gender equality and issues such as health, sanitation, and domestic violence. A few men joined these pioneering women. Together, they formulated action plans and implemented them directly in their communities. Over time, their respect in the community grew. Sometimes we wondered how safe we were. We thought of our families and our responsibility to them. We were out in the field. There were daily news reports of gruesome deaths and disappearances. Everyone at home was frightened, and it was with great courage that they allowed us to work in the war zone. We are very grateful to them.
उद्गम बिन्दु भनेको त त्यतिबेला द्वन्द्वको त रुकुम रोल्पै थियो. अनि मेरो आफ्नो फ्यामिलीमा पनि सबैले कहाँ गएको जागिर खान भन्दा रुकुम भन्दा जसले पनि किन त्यस्तो ठाउँमा पठाएको भन्थे के त्यस्तो सिचुएसन थियो. पिर त लाग्थ्यो अवश्य नै हैन किन नलाग्नु. अब आज यहाँ द्वन्द्व भयो रे भोलि वहाँ भयो रे यति मान्छे मार्यो रे जहिले पनि सञ्चार माध्यममा त्यस्तै कुराहरू मात्रै आउँथ्यो हैन. अनि महिना दिन 15 दिन लगभग 20 दिन 25 दिनसम्म फोन हुँदैन थियो कुनै कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ कस्तो ठाउँमा हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने पनि थाहा हुँदैन थियो.
We felt our responsibility for the local people strongly. We were convinced that if we worked earnestly and with a clean heart, no harm would come to us. We felt that the people really wanted our support on their way to a better life. The beauty of this place is heavenly. How could such a place be swamped by political turmoil and insecurity? Throughout our uncertainty, the people gave us hope. They believed in us. They worked with us. Today we see the fruits of our efforts. Bustling markets, traders, and travelers. More girls than ever attend school. Even early marriage does not hold them back from continuing their education anymore. We saw the brown, dry earth exchange its texture and bring forth new life. Potatoes, rice, and ginger fields now cover the landscape, and kitchen gardens put much needed additional food on the tables of the families. And people have changed their lives for the better.
जस्तै जेजेटको संस्था त यहाँबाट गएर जान्छ हामी पछाडि जेजेटले सिकाएका सिपहरू त हामीसँगै रहन्छ नि यही सिपलाई चलाएर हाम्रो आफ्नो जीविका चलाएर खान सक्छौँ भन्ने
We have lived and worked through the worst of circumstances, and we made the best out of them. Now that the conflict is over, we have accepted a new challenge. We have taken our way of working to Bazang and Baitari in Nepal's far west. There, people now need our support, and we're excited about the possibilities that lie before us. Our journey in Rukum and Rolpa has been an inspiring experience, one of courage, dedication, and hard work, one of achievement. We are thankful to all who have allowed us to bring change where it was most needed. We are thankful to the communities, political leaders, and our families for making what we do possible.